way and towards the Dusty Dunes, and eventually we'll find a winner to conclude the entirety of the week.
Yes, this will be the last game of today as well as the last game for the entire week before we know who gets the MVP award. And of course, thank you so much to our team of observers here, XCYR. Yeah, okay, alright, we need to clarify that, but don't worry, we'll get that soon. Tomcast as well as Zai, thank you so much for bringing the action to us. And now the flight path just cuts across Los Leones and from the left side to the right side.
Well, I gotta say my OCD is kind of triggered because it's not really a perfect straight line. That's just about it. I mean, this is a very southern-centric sort of the flight, so a lot of the towns are still up for grabs, but it's a little bit of a stretch towards places like El Pozo, Water Treatment, Hacienda, or even El Azhar. So what do you need to do? Get those vehicles in and then hit in towards wherever they need to be.
Oh, yep. There you go. We're still waiting for the first circle, actually. And it's a really down south flight path here. If they want to troll the players, it will be up north circle. So I'm really anticipating where will it be. Looking at this, I don't think there's much surprise going on based on their drop. Pretty much the same drop for most of the teams there. Samon, Team Secret, Divinity going about a little bit on the south side, as well as some of the team going into Impala. Quite a lot, actually. Is there like, I think Traitor gonna go Impala this time. And not, well, there you go. There's still water ratio in there. Like, why? Of whole desert of map, just land, and just the circle have to have water.
Maybe it's just part of the formula to make things a little bit more exciting.
But then if you look at it, the center of the circle quite close to the water ratio as well. So that's not doing great for the players.
I do think that it'll be interesting to see some of all those slopey battles for all these sort of players. And I think, like, you remember back in the days, there was a single game that goes all the way up northeast.
Yesterday, actually the same happened for yesterday, actually. You remember Wrangle map where H2O just swam themselves across. Yeah, that happened from the south to the north. But back to the game, Bigetron on Picado.
Oh my, it seems to me that there's a couple of casualties already happening across the map. Well, there's already the first blood being pulled out right across, as we see, of course, Bossway having a little bit of that sort of a commotion. But as for EVOS VIP squad, today looks like their very best day so far, and I'm really happy for a team who was, of course, the Old Kings, and Sucker Punch coming out.
Yep, and then a member of Bosskurr looks like will be taken out of this game. And now let's look at the stats for Razor. Total damage 5.1k with 16 kills. Okay, not like how we have seen other stats. Obviously, we have seen.
You're not impressed.
But
basically,
yeah,
you're just not impressed.
He's somewhere in between, I would say. He racks up the number of damages, but he does not finishes people off.
Well, at least that's quite a decent number. But look at that stat. Pan kill maybe like gonna budge up tomorrow next week. Obviously, tomorrow will be an off day for all the players. Grenade kill on the other hand.
Ooh,
oh my!
Ooh, what? Ooh.
Oh, they're going in for that sort of a roadside combat as we see a couple of spray down over the side of Miss Rosie's block. This might just be another vehicle explosion coming in to add up to the numbers towards the 29th, but it will be Lynx alongside of Mappin here, not really giving any sort of a room for him to even breathe out. But Jojo, what exactly is this going on? Are they running out of bullets or what? Yes, indeed. There's no more bullets on that micro Uzi.
And at the same time, the UAZ, I think that is like the pickup truck is actually on fire just now. Almost a couple of taps there. They're going to explode. And one more probably. Micro Uzi long shot. There you go. Oh, there you go. Explosion straight going down. That just unfortunate.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, now we've already got those calculations. This is explosion number 29, just to add up to those sort of stats. And then now, well, what exactly is going to be happening if, of course, Tara here already getting a little bit of extra loot out of that, as well as that kill. They will be heading up towards the north point. So a lot more room for coverage. 2 kills in the back.
It was really, really unfortunate. That vehicle actually got stuck in between like a gap, and that's where their death is. It's really, if it was still like a straight road or an open field, then they'll probably get away. But unfortunately for that, they had to fall into a pit.
Of all the places, but yeah, and then at the same time, it happens to be the smoke that's quite a lot. Total damage of Naoki We've seen 10,000. I think this is second to the best one we've seen today.
Oh, now
Yeah.
you're not impressed.
Well,
Ooh.
Yeah, I
always
mean,
like
like,
the
Naoki's like,
first.
are you challenging me and saying I'm on the second best and I will be the best eventually? Well, maybe
Oh,
someday.
It's
But
not even my final four. We have to say that out
Yeah.
today.
I can't do that, so I won't challenge that voiceover.
Okay, sorry. But look at this. So
Ah.
many
Ooh.
circles going in, which means these teams, if they want to play into the inner circle, they have to go through that many gatekeepers. But at the same time, it's not that all too bad if you rotate a little bit too late playing the outer ones, you know.
yeah, I gotta agree with that for sure. And now that we are looking at Yoodo Gang's potential pathway, it's definitely so much clearer than the rest of them. So it shouldn't be a problem for them to survive phase number 1 or phase number 2. But Bossway will be actually getting a little bit of that coverage ground on top of those hills alongside with Tonewell here. And ESG has got some visitors right next to Mr. Rose Syndicate. And it feels to me that Mr. Rose Syndicate don't seem to have a proper home, but let's have a look into high stats. He's got 5.2k being done. Lots of healing and, of course, lots of killing too. And he wants to make all that one headshot and one winner in a chicken dinner. It might just be that sort of a stat to go on with.
And hi. You know, all the stats is like half of what we've seen just now. Yeah, we're not impressed. Give us something more, but we're gonna have to wait for a second week here. Back to Chumasura area, I think, is kind of quiet and peaceful. Bigetron, on the other hand, well, it's just a hard day for them for the past 2 days.
Yeah, Boyka has been playing all the games today. Not like before, like the first few days of the tournament, we do see rotation that Boyka subs in and subs out. But today he's been playing all the games. He really wants blood. He really wants to taste that glory that BTR has been missing throughout the day.
It's since yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Since yesterday as well, actually.
Yeah, it's
You're
been
right.
relatively quiet for them ever since then. I do believe that maybe all these changes might have affected them, where they're looking for that best sort of chemistry that they can actually achieve.
They actually did have that chemistry like way back in his first and second day. But the moment like you have to fight all these teams, right? They just happen to be not what you expected them to be. They are actually growing more at a faster rate than you thought they would be. Like an exponential growth, most of the team, like for example, the teams that are very quiet like Survivor, ESG themselves are doing like surprises day by day. But looking at the current state of the map, I'm not happy those are actually at the center of a circle because I don't think they will hold that land too long, and they kind of having a hard time to play with that terrain.
Well, I do think that it's not too bad for some, like Traitor Esports. They are actually having that sort of a peak where they can actually shoot through some of all these rotations that are coming across. And speed of rotations here, that's going to be Steelhearts just driving with those minivan, and there will be maybe a little bit more noise over on the side of Tonewell as well.
That's the fastest minivan kind of climbing up that mountain you see.
Oh, Juju, you're just evil right now. I was
feels
in your
like-
evil side today, but you're starting to show it there.
It feels like a caterpillar climbing up the leaves and like never move.
But will it turn into a butterfly and just fly away?
I probably will if they flip the car after and then just got smashed by another team.
Ooh,
Aw,
Juju
sorry.
taking pot shots here.
Well, there you go. My evil side showing off, but back to the game. What happened to Bosskurr right now?
Back to the game. Now, Bosskurr looks like they need to share the same compound as another team here. Pain that just going in and out. He does know that another team is all around. That's why he did not go way out. But then again, looks like, check out this circle. The circle still has a little bit of water there.
That's not a bit. That's quite a lot.
Yeah, I do think that maybe EVOS VIP does have quite the optimal position. They are just by the edge of that sort of a patrol station where, some passerbys might come in from the corners of Las Leones, and who knows, exiters of the corners of Impala as well. So this is one tough place to actually upkeep in terms of position, but here comes Naoki tapping towards Yoodo GANK.
Yep, Naoki here has the high ground. He does see Yoodo gang there, but he is all alone. While his team is on behind. Looks like they're trying to take some loot there for a while, but well, Naoki just looking out and being the scout that he is, while Yoodo gang is in the patrol station, just hanging on for the moment while they see what they're going to do with the next circle.
There's a pre-fires going on the side of the water treatment here. We do know the Geek fam gonna rotate with tanking of a blue a bit, but look at that Bigetron managed to clip. Wow, what really happened there?
Well, that's going to be a couple of all these sort of mishaps as we see Bigetron actually getting that sort of a perfect point, just like how EVOS kind of had initially. But Tonewall, of course, now climbing up that sort of a stack of the hills as Naeem might just actually give a little bit more information for the rest of Bigetron AROF to work with.
Yep, and now we do see here Bigetron, they are across Stonewall Esports. Stonewall Esports, they have the high ground, but what is that? Boyka, wow, showing his Manka side. That shot is just amazing. That's going to break some records here.
Oh,
just
yeah.
one tap. Imagine the distance at that.
What's amazing is that he just scoped right in. He landed that headshot perfectly, and now here comes commitment coming from the side of BTR. They're going for the rush, and there goes Kevin. Won't take another one down, and it will be 2 more to go as we see Riz also falling flat on top of that hill, and it's going to be the Tigers here rushing in to conquer everything that they got, and the captain will seal the deal.
And Boyka trying to get for more. They are trying to wipe out WoW straight away into the lobby, and they managed to get it. WoW plays themselves in the last place for now. Really unfortunate, but they still have one more team right in front of them. Rose Esports Syndicate is just beneath the pit area.
Oh, is that even human for Boyka to pull that shot? I am still shocked here, guys. But now looking over to Traitor and ESG, they are in the same compound, but both sides seem to respect each other at this point. Seems to have decent amount of loot if I were to see from the mini-map, the area of coverage. So these two teams should be fine for now.
Yes, indeed. And now we're looking into Traitor not willing to leave this sort of the section of Impala, as they are willing to actually share it alongside with ESG. So, of course, still 15 teams still standing in the game, as everyone's taking it a little bit more slowly and hopefully just praying for that sort of circle to go right into the city, but it will not for now, as we see parts of Junkyard will have Yoodo gang passing by, as we see more action coming in from Team Secret.
Well, Bosskurr always happened to be caught up in such a hard situation. Again, Traitor managed to get himself right in the middle and the smack of a circle, but it's not quite centralized yet. EVOS marched themselves as well. Look at the bottom ones. Net, we have Divinity as well. I think they are kind of will bomb into each other soon, but look at that name from Biu. Try to hit 4-2, all from Geek Fam, but didn't clip it just right.
Oh, at the same time, Yuhai looks like he's not there. At the same time, Drax as well. Looks like he's in trouble. 4-2-0. It's being shot down by Biu. Takes some damage there. We'll need to reset himself. Looks like Biu may want blood. Biu is going in now. 4-2-0 will need to move quickly. 4-2-0 jumps out. It's now Biu versus 4-2-0. Biu is moving in. And 4-2-0 will need to make a run for it, but 4-2-0 may stay here. Biu still going around, trying to reset himself, but looks like his teammates are going to come and help him.
Now we're going to see Biu slowly waiting for some backup. Same goes to Geek Fam as well. They know that they're surrounded, but some of the members of Geek Fam are actually outside of the blue, while Matoy is actually taking the corner here. So there's nowhere for 420 to actually run across, but Biu is going to be climbing back up towards the edge where Damroot is currently waiting, and he's going to pick up his pickup truck and reposition to actually get a little bit of that bird's eye view.
Yeah, they really need to work this one right out from the bat for Team Secret, but the moment we talk about it, they just happen to have mishaps here and there. Mato, on the other hand, trying to not flip this van. Trying so hard, flying at the steep of the hill there. XPERT on the other side. Just gonna camp this one now. They need to replenish themselves in terms of health, but they are actually well engaged with Net Brotherhood, who just happened to be behind them.
That Brotherhood, of course, having a little bit of a sort of a vantage point from the top side here, and they're breaking down some doors as Dylan is just going to be applying a couple of bandages, but Net has got them all wrapped around, and there's going to be some shots coming from the side of Ideal as well.
Oh, now Idea and now Luxy, Samsi as well, they're all in an open area, and now Expert MY, they are just across them. And now we do see an engagement here. They are face to face with each other, and we do see Atai, looks like he may go in here together with Luxy. Apu just behind there, giving the cover fire from behind, but then again the smokes go out on the side of Expert MY. Atai cracking out the grenade, toss it all out. And will it hit there? Oh, looks like it hit Dylan.
They're definitely going to bring them to 50%.
That was really close just now. He just walked away. Jumper on the other, tapping people from this side. This is unpunished for Jumper for now. He's having a great time. Look at that. That's a wide field of view he's having on this side of the map. While Yoodo Drex is doing the same thing on Team Secret. They are really overstaying too much because we have another team just going to join from the down. Geek coming in now.
And now we're really seeing Yuhai taking some, of course, a high ground advantage for their side as we see him take out Mount Barang earlier on. Of course, a little bit of trading back and forth between the top Titans here as Yoodo is kind of sick of crashing out early. Same goes to Team Secret, so they will respect each other because both of them don't really have any advantages being outside, but they might just actually crash in towards the corners of Pendek. Well, we do have a couple more teams actually arriving towards the scene from the southern edge where Ned alongside with XP will have to hold their ground. Eventually, EVOS will have to fight.
Oh, they need to hold their ground indeed. And now Team Secret as well. Looks like they've been pinned down because Bosskurr is just across them. iShots has his crosshair ready, but again, no shots being fired. But the shots will be fired, but it does not connect. At the same time, iShots and his team looks like they will move to another location with this mini truck. Mato is just getting ready here. They're just going to climb up there. They're going to go there.
No.
And now looks like iShots will go down there, and he'll start putting all the shots like Biu, and the rest of them will try to fend off while they try to heal up. And Yuhai coming for another angle. Yuhai looks like he gets high side there. Yuhai on the main deck, but he doesn't release any shot yet. Still waiting.
Oh, managed to knock one finally out. And there goes Yuhai Paladin. He just has to do this. He just needs to be mean, and that just happened. And Biu on the other hand, they are quite out in the open, but Yuhai is really so relaxed panning that one out.
Yeah, now it's hunting out for a side of Palace, but iShots is getting some trades coming from the side of Yoodo GANK as well. One nade might just be perfect to actually take out Palace. A couple of damage being set out, and that will be it for Bosskurr crashing out at 13th place. But they really have to deal with Yoodo from across. And Yoodo GANK, they've definitely got a perfect eye on towards every single member after the smoke subsides.
Oh, now, and looks like Yoodo GANK will need to find another location because right in front of them is Team Secret. You don't want to bump into them at this moment because Team Secret do have the terrain to their advantage, and they also have vehicles, and now Team Secret just parking their vehicles so that it will not be destroyed. But across each other is an empty, open plain. This is an area that nobody can get into.
And the thing that I like about Team Secret right now, they know the circle ended up in quite a vast open field map here. They decided to take the vehicles on minivan, which can barricade after this. Matoy trying to get a couple of taps on an EVOS VIP and Bigetron. Oh no, Boyka! Why you just have to show yourself running there? There's a free kill for Matoy. Almost hit it, but still return back damage. Bibu is actually on the ground. They need to smoke up because they're quite visible for the rest of Team Bigetron to just march in.
And we still have a couple more members from the side of Bigetron Araf here to actually fend off against EVOS VIP. They're trying to actually hunt the rest of the members right there, as we still have Naeem as well as Kevin right behind. So it's going to be really hard for them to actually do all too much. But here comes Kevin though. He plans to actually fight back and hold his ground for the time being.
Oh, and now Kevin with only other two members of BTR right now.
You want to mention that Boyka got killed still away by EVOS VIP, who happened to be knocked down by Team Secret? Yep, there you go.
Yep, there you go, exactly. So, looks like now we are down to 3 team members of BTR, of course, and of course EVOS VIP still with 4 team members at this point. Haikul will need to fend off the coming of BTR very soon because they're just across at this moment. And just look at this circle right now. Again, in another open road area. Only a couple of terrains to help anyone who takes advantage of them.
That can only mean one thing, because Yoodo GANK has already known that Team Secret is right at the forefront. They can't actually choose two things, either commit or to attack, and it will be Kevin here getting some shots out, but instead gets traded back from the side of Putra, as well as Yakuza here, finding last survivor members right across as Heikel crushes the car out.
Oh, and now looks like Putra, looks like they're in a good position. They're within the circle as well, somewhat in the middle, but Putra looks like he's taking a little bit of damage there. Kuza right behind him, try to give some cover. They do have vehicles, they can relocate themselves. And now we move over to Team Secret. Yuhai, he is right smack in the middle of the circle right now. Goku just in front of him, in beneath the smokes. Will he go for it? Yuhai may have eyes on the smoky area, but Yuhai needs to look all around him. He's right smack in the middle. Yuhai with those shots going out, but does not connect onto Drax.
But there's also ESG on the cross of the map. Drax taking a big risk there, and they just happen to bump into that stuff for Pamburu. Yuhai is just around in the vicinity. Oh no, Pamburu at the same time, Yuhai got return back damage, running around, and it seems like trying to go in the zigzag manner. Heiko just have to butt in as well.
Fredo will be able to actually find that Esports, and that will be Samsy actually taking down Jumper as well as Fredo at the same time, and it might just be a golden opportunity for them to rake up those kill volumes, as Raisin will find more members of Last Survivor. Now they are still controlling this entirety of the stretch of the road for EVOS Esports.
Yes, they are still controlling that area, and that area will be very important. That will be their fortress for the next few circles. We are down to 5 circles, ladies and gentlemen. And now Yuhai, managed to get that shot on. Beautiful indeed, eye shot. Looks like he's in trouble. He needs help there somewhere, but Yuhai is far away from his team at this point. Bill from another angle, just right at the edge of the circle. We'll need to fend it all off.
Oh, there's Tara, also Traitor. Ozzy is really low on HP here. You need to replenish and reset everything before he starts another one. But Olaf has just to toss that smoke, making sure they are covered for the moment. XPERT, on the other hand, going against an ED or Nan. Last most Goku happens to be quite in the center of the attention here.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not the kind of attention he wants, but it's going to be Romeo here picking one more kill, and there's going to be Ned just right inside of the shack. If he does have one nade, this one nade might just be the golden ticket for them to actually flush out members of NED Brotherhood. There's still going to be Samsy right inside. He's surviving for now. He's going for the spray down there. There's going to be 2-on-1 situation. Then NED Brotherhood crashes out 7th spot.
Oh, for a moment there, I thought he misses the grenade, but that probably is just a diversion for what they actually wanted to do. But at the same time, now just looking away, Yuhai, he has ESG right from it. Yuhai, that's the side there. Yuhai will take one down there, but looks like Yuhai is taken down by the grenade from Bravo as well. Matoy coming in to help him, but Matoy needs to make it fast.
So many nades tossed by Matoy, hoping to just blow everybody away, but last month Goku just stuck in between. XPERT on the other hand, just trying to come up from the flanks. EVOS are too distracted by Bigetron at this point, but Bigetron, will they make it out? Now the circle is shrinking. The blue is coming in.
It's going to be really tough for them because they have the Tigers here waiting. 2 of the Tigers will attack, and it will be EVOS here who's already controlling the entire section. Speaking of which, the captain of EVOS VIP finds Kevin, and there's 2 more to go.
Oh, and now looks like they have the circle. They are in the middle of the circle right now. By the same time, looks like eye shots will be taken down by Botox. And now we do see Rezor here. They are trying to defend this location. This location is very important. But at the same time, Matoy will try to take out ESG. Matoy goes left, goes right. Oh my god! That clutch play from Matoy. He's doing the business right now. He's in trouble now. XP, they do see him. Matoy still trying to hang on for a long time. But looks like Bill managed to take down Sane and save Matoy.
That was a nice rotation done by Team Secret, getting one another, and XPERT Romeo tried to clutch it out, but Team Secret managed to just hide out in that position. That was insanely critical for that nades, that finish of the rest of a team just now.
And we've already seen great cover fire coming from the side of Bill to back each other up. This is why Team Secret is so powerful on the attack, and we've already seen him trying to actually book the edge of the circle. Then seems like Coast is clear for him, but he has to challenge EVOS Esports. Strength in numbers here as they try to actually hold each other out. That's going to be Last Goku still surviving right in the midst of it all. And yet again, Romeo is being stuck by the edge and has to play a little bit of a healing game.
Oh, EVOS VIP still within the circle. Now we do see Heiko throwing out the grenades there onto the middle. While Razo on the other side as well. They do control this area. And now Romeo will be taken by the play zone. We are down to top 3 teams with 7 still alive. And the loot drops right in the middle. Will anyone actually go for it? That is a real big bait here. We do see here Matoy as well as Biu separating themselves, but at the same time Goku as well on the other side. Now it's down to a 3-way fight.
40 seconds till the 7th phase will begin, and everybody trying to making sure they have everything they needed. The boost, the HP, everything is actually replenished. Team Secret, they have 2 men left. EVOS with the most number at the center of the circle, the most comfortable place they can be. 4 men still up, but can they take down with 2 teams right in front of them?
Matoy alongside with Biu here, 2 men slowly crawling their way out of this. And right now, with that circle on the favor of EVOS Esports, anyone that gets all down, they're just going to be taken off one after another because they've already got Putra as the Coast Guard here. Matoy is trying to actually worm his way out. And I think that Goku will definitely want to settle for 2nd spot here and hoping that Biu as well as Team Secret will crash out of the game. But EVOS Esports so far has been doing pretty well.
Oh, looks like Putra. Oh, looks like Putra will be taken out by Matoy. Now Putra is now down. Now Matoy has the advantage, but again, Razo may come in from another angle. May do the flank onto Matoy right now. Razo just going left, just going right. Haiku on one side as well. They want to find where Matoy is, but Matoy has the terrain to protect him. At this point with Biu at another area. Matoy still hanging out together with Biu in a different location. Goku still sitting out this fight.
Oh, Putra got knocked in the middle there. They're trying to abuse the terrain for EVOS VIP. BB might try to engage, but in what angle can they be? Last Goku, I have a feeling they will try to clean the mess up after they take the advantage. Oh, look at that ban. Look at that ban. The ban movement, making sure he doesn't make that much sound. And Razor have to march up there. It's going down to do biggest team right now. BB knocked down.
Oh my goodness me, it's only down to Matoy! And this will be it. EVOS VIP takes the final win of the week as we will close this one out with the victory for the Tigers.
Wow, totally different chicken dinner winners for each round today. Wow.
This is what they needed most of the VIP. They haven't been winning for some time now. I think the last time they had this themselves a chicken dinner was like, what, 2-3 days ago?
Yeah, it's definitely